everyone. Welcome to Fame World Educational Hub. Myself Aishwarya Saxena, and today in this live session I am going to discuss the stuff like list, tuple, set and dictionary. So like in the previous live session we have gone through the introduction to Python, and I also discussed that how you can just install Python and the IDLE we have discussed till now. So I hope you have watched this previous live session in which we have discussed the different introductory concepts of Python. So today I am going to start with the data types like list, tuple, set and dictionary. So for that, right now I am going towards my IDLE as in the starting I told you that I will be working with IDLE, and after that further I will be moving towards the different integrated development environments which are present. So let's start. First of all, I want to discuss about list. So the first thing which I want to discuss, that is list. List is basically a data type in Python, and it is just like array, but the difference between the array and the list is that list can store different data type elements, but when we are talking about array can store only same type of data, like if integer so only integer, if float so only float. But in the case of list we can show different data type elements, and that is the main thing about list. So if we want to define a list, we just have to take these square brackets. Suppose I am taking a equals to this. So now a is a list. Suppose I have taken some values here, I am taking some random values, and I am also repeating the numbers here. And if I am just going to print it, you can see this is a list. Here we are having some repeated value also. Right now I have taken only integer values in this list, but yes, we can take multiple data type elements also. So first of all, we will be checking that how we can work with the integer data, and then we will be working with all the different data types, because there are some functions which are associated with list, so we have to take care of that also. So let's start with those functions. Let's say a is our list and count. So count is basically used to count the number of occurrence of any particular element. Suppose I am taking count 11, so you can see it's telling that it's 2, because here you can see 11 is coming twice in our list. And I am taking a dot count, and let's say it's 55. So now it's saying that 1, because 55 is coming only once. So whichever data type we are taking, whichever element we are checking, it is about that how many times it's occurring in the list. Now the next one is index. So if I want to check any index position, like index position of any particular element, so we can just check it. Suppose I have given 33, so you can see it's present on first index. Suppose I am taking 56, it's on the 8th index. You can see that 33 is available on first index also, and this 7th index also. But whenever we are using this index function, so it will be telling the value of the first index first of all. So this way you can see it's coming 1. Okay, so this is the index function. If you want to get the index position of any particular element, at that time you can use this index. After that, if you want to, like you can see, you can just press control space bar, and here in the control space bar you will be getting the complete list of the different functions which are available, which are associated with list. So let's do that. Suppose we have done the count, we have done the index. Let's take insert. Suppose you want to insert some value on the second index position, so you can directly do this by using insert. So you can see on the second index position now 555 is inserted. So when you are willing to insert some particular value on a particular position, At that time you use the insert function. Now if you want to append it, like you can see append is also here. So append is basically used to add any particular element at the end of the list. So you can see now 789 is here at the end of the list. So if you are willing to add some value at the end of the list, so you can do that by using append also. Now if you want to make multiple insertions at the same time, so you can use extend. So extend is basically used for inserting multiple values at the same time in the list. So suppose I want to insert these 5 values in the list. So you can see now it is here and our list is extended by these 5 values. So it's really simple how to extend, append and insert. So let me just tell this once again, that insert is for inserting any value at a particular position, append is for inserting a value at the end of the list, and extend is for inserting multiple elements at the same time. Count is for counting the number of occurrence of any particular element, and index is for getting the index position of any particular element. After that, let's say pop. So pop is also here, and pop is basically, if you are using pop, so it will be deleting the last element from the list. Here you can see 234 was the last element in this list, and I have used pop, so it is removing the last element. So now the list is still 34 only. If you want to remove some particular element, if you want to use this pop on some particular element, so you can just give the index position. Suppose I am giving 5, so it will be removing the value 221. You can see it is on the 5th index in this list, and now here you can see it is deleted. Basically pop is deleting the values from the list according to our prescription. Suppose I am not giving anything, so by default it will be taking the value from the last. If I want to delete something from any other position, so we can just mention that position, and from there it will be removing the value. So this way pop works. After that, we are having reverse. So let's do that. Suppose you are reversing this, so the complete list will be reversed. You can see now the list is reversed. If you want to sort the list, so you can easily sort the list. So now you can see the list is coming in the ascending order, Let's check the type of this A. You know this is list, so it will be giving class list, as we have discussed this in the last live session, in the previous live session, that type is used to determine the type of any particular variable. So that variable may be integer, maybe float, maybe string, and this time it's list, and list is also a data type in Python. And class, it's saying, that means actually the data types are here in the format of classes and object, as we have discussed it before also. So here are no primitive data types available in Python. In Python everything is in the class and object format. Now after this, it's still, the list is not over, we are still having some content on list. So let's move further. Suppose we have taken the integer right now, but now I'm taking n equals to, and here I'm taking Akash, Amit. So I'm taking string values, Anamika. Okay, so I have taken 3 names, and these are 3 strings, and here you can see we can store the string also in the case of list. Then if we want to take some miscellaneous value, that means if I want to take some data of Akash, suppose its age is 23, maybe mobile number, and then let's take the percentage, let's take the city, and let's check it. You can see, like, if we are working on the different data types, that will also be handled by list easily. Now as we have right now seen that list is also a data type, so when list is also a data type, so is it possible to take a list inside the list? Yes. Suppose I am taking MIL, and I am passing A and N and M. So these 3 I have just taken the list. You can see A is also a list, N is also a list, and M is also a list. So these 3 lists we have passed inside this list. So that means now MIL is basically going to contain 3 different lists here, you can see. So this is the first list, the second list. So this is the zeroth element, then this is this first element, and this is the second element. So now if I want to get the zeroth index, you can see this is zeroth index, this is first index, and this is second index. And if I want to fetch the element, suppose I want to fetch from the zeroth index, I want to fetch fourth index. So here it is. So from the zeroth index, that was this one, we are getting the fourth index as 23 here. So I hope it is getting clear. Now if I want to fetch, suppose from the second element 0, 1, 2, yeah, from the second I want the first index. So here it is. So it is 23 again. Coincidentally, let's take from the second I want fourth index. So here it is. So this way we can also fetch the sub list from the list, and it is really simple. So this way we can work on the list, the different operations we are handling. I have just elaborated. Always remember, list is called mutable because we can make changes in the list. But the next data type which we are going to discuss, that is tuple. So either you call it tuple or you call it tuple. So it is basically immutable in nature. Immutable means that we cannot make the changes in it, like the list as we were doing. So let me just scroll this and show you once again that what we have done till now. So we were working on a list, and I have demonstrated count, index, append, extend, pop, reverse, sort, these particular functions, and also the different operations. I'm just going to start this once again. Ideally, it's not necessary to start again and again, but to reduce the confusion, I'm just going to start it in front of you. Here you can see. So now I'm going towards the tuple. So when we are going towards tuple, so tuple is basically in this parenthesis, and here I'm just taking some values in the tuple. Here you can see, and oh sorry, it is t. So here you can see this t is having some values, and yes, it is coming here in the proper manner. As I have told you, tuple is immutable. That means we cannot make any changes to the tuple, but yes, there are two functions still. So I am pressing Control spacebar, and here you can see with the help of Control spacebar I have got this count and index. So these are the two different functions. These are the only two functions which are available in the case of tuple. So the count is basically again for the counting the number of occurrence of any particular element. So whatever element you want to check the number of occurrence, you can check. And index is basically used for getting the index position of any particular element. So these are the only two functions which are available in the case of tuple. That's why it is called immutable, because we cannot make any changes to it. We can just either count the number of occurrence, or we can just fetch the index position. Tuple is faster than the list. So now moving towards the third one, and that is set. So now when we are talking about set, so the set in Python is similar to the set in mathematics. So whatever we are doing in the mathematics set, same we can do here in Python also. So the set is basically given in the curly braces. You can see this is used for the set notation. And in the case of set, there are a few very important things. The first one is, in the case of set, we cannot repeat the element. Suppose if I have taken any element twice, so that element will be automatically removed from the set. Suppose I have taken this 11 and 22 twice. So this will be automatically removed. That means it will be coming only once. So this is the first important thing about set, that it cannot hold the repetitive values. Another important thing about set is that in the set, indexing is not supported. That means in the tuple and list we have seen this is zeroth index, this is first index, second, third, fourth. But in the case of set, indexing is not supported. So the output, when we will be printing this set, so the output will be coming in the random order. So now you have to notice that these two elements will be removed, like only once 11 and 22 will be appearing, and the output will be coming in some random order. Like these elements will not be coming in the same order which I have given right now. So here you can see it's coming in the random order. It was starting from 11, but no, it is not starting from 23. And also you can see 11 and 22 are only coming once in this set. So here, like I'm taking one more set. Let's take one more set because let's go towards some operations of the set which are available in set. So again, I have mistakenly this time repeated the value 44, but it's not a problem. It will be automatically removed from this. So now if I am going for Z and just press Control spacebar, here you can see a lot of functions are available in the set. Few I will be discussing right now, but all others will be your assignment and they are really simple. You can do that. So I will be telling few, I will be discussing few, and I will be telling you that how you can move towards that, how you can check if you are having any problem. So Z dot difference S, that means Z minus S, just like mathematical set. So now the elements which are more in Z as compared to S will be coming here, and they are these elements. If you are going for S difference Z, so the elements which are more in S as compared to Z will be here because this is minus. If you are going for S intersection Z, so intersection is basically for the common elements in both the set. If you want to make the union, so union means that all the elements from both the sets will be combined and represented in one set like this. Now these were the three things we have discussed till now: the list, tuple and the set. Now after this I am just going to tell you the help menu. So in this help menu, if you are taking anything related to Python, so you will be getting the help on that particular topic. So in any case, like when you will be doing the remaining operations and if you face any problem, you can just move towards this IDLE help section in which you will be getting these outputs. So here you can see everything about set is here now. If you face any problem, so there are some description also, some examples also. So here you can just check that what is the meaning of any particular function, and you can just press Control Enter, Control Z to come out of it. Now I'm just going to restart my IDLE, and now I'm going to discuss about dictionary. So dictionary is again a data type which is basically a map type data type in which we can store key value arguments. So dictionary can hold key value arguments, and we will be seeing more about all these data types which we have discussed in the upcoming videos, in upcoming lectures, upcoming live sessions. But yes, as this was like introduction to these data types, so I am discussing the beginning things, like at least you should know that what are these data type. So let's take, suppose I'm taking Angel and suppose I'm just storing the data of phones. So suppose Angel is having Samsung phone, Anoop is having, let's say, Oppo, and Ajay is having maybe OnePlus. So I've just taken some random values here, and you can see what is the manner how we are taking the key values. So this is the key and this is the value. So with the help of this key we can get this value. So right now we have taken 0, 1 and 2. So three values we have taken, three elements we have taken in this dictionary. Let's print it. So it's simple. If you want all the keys, so you can use this keys here. So you can just get all the keys in this dictionary. If you want all the values, so here you can get all the values of this dictionary. Here are also some different operations in a dictionary and that you can perform. Suppose you have to pop any particular element. So like I have taken 1. So here it will be just going for that. Now I just want to tell you that here in this video section I am right now on my channel, I just want to tell you some very important thing right now. So here are different videos, and in the playlist section all the playlists are here which are on Favored Educational Hub. So here if you will be seeing, so the Python programming playlist is also here, which is having 59 lectures. So for the revision purpose like of this live session, if you want to go for the revision, so all the contents which we are discussing here, actually in these live sessions I will be taking up your queries also. So if you are having any query, you can just take put it in the comment section, so I can just help you out in that particular. So just try to be consistent on this channel like Framework Educational Hub. You can subscribe, you can hit the notification bell, so whenever I am live you will be getting the notification. Other thing, you can follow Framework Educational Hub on this Instagram, in which I usually tell when I will be coming live. So, and many other stuff is also there, so you can connect there. You can also put up your queries in the Insta direct message, and on the Framework Educational Hub Facebook page. You can also ask something if you want. You can connect here also. You can also suggest me the topics which you want to learn, or any particular issue or problem query if you are having. You can ask on any of these platforms. I have also uploaded a Google form link here, a form link in the Framework Educational Hub Instagram account, on which you can just register, and you can directly take the personalized classes on any of the technologies like C, C++, Java, Python with machine learning, JSP servlet, that is advanced Java, PHP, digital marketing, SEO. So you can just register by filling up this form, and it is available on Instagram of Framework Educational Hub. So stay tuned and press the notification bell, and we will be meeting soon. And if you are having any queries, so you can just put up your queries in the comment section, so I will be helping you out in next video, in the next live. Hello everyone, welcome to Fame World. And if you are having, okay, then see you in the next